Whoa! Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on with this thing? Well, what's up everybody? We are on day number 3, I believe, on this Pacific Inlet map. And I went ahead and skipped forward to 5 o'clock in the morning. Sun's just breaking over the horizon there. And we'll get our lights turned off because I don't think we'll be needing those anymore. And let's see, where'd my truck go? There it is. And then once we do that, we'll be ready to take off to the sawmill with a load. And hope it makes it. It's kind of precariously hanging on the back there. Had to cut up some trees, I think, in the last video, and we had got them skidded up off camera and cut up to length and put in on the trailers. So they're all ready to go, but had a bit of a trouble with this one. Oops. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, I think by the time we get all this finished up, it should be enough daylight so we can see what we're doing. I decided to go ahead and skip forward to daylight so we can see what we're doing. We had I had a lot of fun with doing the nighttime logging in the last little few series of videos there, but I don't know, it's sure hard to see at night, especially when you're trying to operate some machinery that you're not really used to using. So we'll get all these lights turned off and get the truck on its way to the sawmill. Well, if I don't flip my truck over, can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Get our truck back out of the way, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so let me just mention this real quick before we get started here with this truck to the sawmill. I'm gonna bring up the shop, and so let's look at the forestry equipment again, and let's go to the next piece of equipment I wanted to buy was this fixed processor, but I was looking at leasing it. But look at this, you got to pay $15,000 just to start, and then per operating hour you got another $15,000. That's a huge cost, and then a per day cost at $3,000. So I mean, whoo, that's a lot of money to lease that thing. So I think we're definitely looking at buying it. Which means we'll have to really save up some money and make a bunch of runs, which also is kind of having me thinking that maybe we should move back down closer to the sawmill. That way we don't have such a far way to go. We could get a bunch of logs real quickly to the sawmill and then get that money banked up, and because the prices are high right now. Let me show you that too. Let me go back up here to the prices. We're at $273 per 1,000 liters. I guess that's what that is, which is the highest it's been, I think. Well, as far as I can remember, anyway. So anyway, let's get this truck started, and we can talk about some other stuff later while we're getting this thing going here. And there we go. Okay, now we definitely need some more trees cut, so let me switch over to the feather buncher. Okay, we're ready to fire this thing up. Let's get some lights on. Right. And I think what I want to do is, well, not that. I think what I want to do is get back up here to the top of the hill and kind of start down another path. Because I've kind of gone back behind and got all the trees picked up with the skidder. So if I can navigate my way through these trees, we'll start another little swath down through here. I kind of needed to anyway, because as I was skidding these logs up, I noticed that some of the trees were kind of getting hung up on some of the trees that were still left standing. And in fact, I need to cut me a little bit out right over here so I can open up this landing a bit more. Uh-oh. And now I've gotten hung up. There we go. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get some of these other trees kind of out of the way. Sure, all my grapples are open. Alright, well, smart for that. Wonder if I can reach that one. No, that's as far as I can go. Alright, well, it is just a couple of days before Christmas, a few days before Christmas now. I hope everybody's ready for that and got all their Christmas shopping done and are in the Christmas spirit. As of right now, I believe I am done with all my shopping. I've just got a few little knick-knack things to pick up, which won't take but just a minute, but pretty much got it all done. And I'm definitely kind of starting to get the hang of this. I feel a lot better now about it. Well, just as I'm saying that, I'm throwing trees everywhere. But definitely getting the hang of this. Okay. Got paid. It's definitely getting a lot smoother, I'll say that. You can probably tell that just by watching me play. Oops. I got hung up on a stump or something in it. Got me right into the tree. I better get rid of that stump. I'll be hitting that thing for sure. Alright, now why is that not cutting? Come on. There we go. Sure is hard to tell how far some of them trees are out there. Can't tell where my tracks are. There they are. Okay, I was right. Well, let's see. I think I'm gonna turn around and go back down the other side over here. I don't want to get too far away from my landing. Not to skid too far. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, I thought it cut. Oh boy. Yeah, I really hate it whenever it doesn't grab and then it just cuts little pieces off here or there. Really don't like that, but not a whole lot I can do about that. Oh, that one's awfully close. Whoa. What is going on there? Okay, well, the truck's back. So let me switch over there real quick and stop that. And then we'll send it off to the next one. Okay. And let me just line the trailer back up over here behind these others. If I can fit it in in front of the truck. I don't know. That might not work. I need to get it off the road, I think. Yeah, I feel better about that. Okay, there we go. So let's get the next one loaded up. That should do it. Alright. Now let's get back to some cutting. Oh, what happened here? Just about dumped it over. Hmm. Uh, that's not good. I think that's blocking the road. Yep, sure is. Well, I'm going to get that out of the way real quick. Uh-oh, our truck's almost back. Alright, I need to stop the truck before he gets there. Certainly don't want him running into that. Alright, well, let's get this out of the way real quick. I did figure out and remember how to use the measure. It's left, alt, and right click on the mouse. I think I'm going to go for some shorter logs this time. The longer one seems to have problems in the trailer. They keep wanting to jump around. Okay, now let's hop in our tractor and get those out of the way. They actually cut those too long. Oh well. Alright, got paid again. Let's see if we can head on down the hill to here towards the river, and we'll get some of this cut down here, and then we'll start making our way back towards the landing. Yep, I thought I heard a truck. Well, I certainly cut that one off high. Sometimes it's just hard to tell where the ground's at. Yeah, let's see. I think I'm gonna go on down here a little bit and get kind of turned back around. Maybe cut this big one right here and then kind of start getting turned back around towards the landing. And let's hop in the truck real quick and stop it so the driver won't continue to get paid. Alright. So we have one more. No, I guess that was it. Yeah, that was the last load. Okay, so we got 72,000 in the bank. And I'll get this truck kind of. I've been kind of parking it at an incline. That seems to help some with the logs kind of wanting to jump around. See, I got a pretty good little incline there. So we'll just turn the truck off. Okay. So let's get back down here to our feather buncher and we'll cut just a bit more and probably call it a video. Trying to get this monster stump cut right here. Yeah, well, I guess that's one way to back up. Alright, now why is that not cutting? Come on now. There we go. Wasn't what I had in mind, but I guess that'll work. Tell you what, this thing you got to get it just right for it to cut. Try to cut it too low, it won't cut. That's way too high. I couldn't see where I was at. Okay, we won't fool with these curvy trees. We'll leave them alone and let them grow. Wow. I really shot that tree. But nobody died over there. Oh, it wasn't open, that's why. It's hard to tell sometimes if those grapples are open or closed. Alright, come on. Guess I'm kind of too far out there. Alright, well I'm just going to cut a few more trees here and that's going to be it for this time. And we made 3 runs to the sawmill again and got a good many trees cut, and I'll get these skidded up to the landing and chopped up into pieces and loaded up on the trailers for next time. And what we're going to do is we're just going to continue on with trying to get 300,000 so we can buy that processor, because we definitely need that. This cutting these things up by hand with the chainsaws for the birds, I'm not going to keep doing this for much longer, so we'll have to definitely get that. And that is going to take some time to get that money built up. We're getting about, I'd say probably about 20,000 a load. So let's see with that. Well, just for 300,000, we'd need, I think that's what, 15 loads. We just got 3, so we got 12 more to go. Whew. Yeah. It'll take a bit. We'll get there. Alright, well I'm just going to kind of stop it right there, and before we go, let's take a look at our tree count and see how many we've cut. Bound to be over, well, it's probably getting close to 800,000, I would imagine. Let's see, oh yes, over 800, 833. We cut 66 trees today. This session. Didn't seem like we cut that many, but guess we did. Alright, well, 833. Wow, so we're just scratching it too, just scratching the surface, because we just literally thousands of trees on this map. And FDR is coming out with a new one, December 24th, I believe, is when Smoky Mountain drops. So be looking for that if you play. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this video, and let me turn off the old feller buncher. We'll check it out and see what we got here. And it looks like it's gonna be a pretty cloudy day. It's kind of foggy actually. It's pretty neat. And to get some screenshots of this when the fog's rolling in here. Pretty cool. Alright, well, before I go too, I want to mention, I think as of right now I'm up to 90 subscribers, and I'm still going to give away a digital download copy of the Farming Simulator 17 when I reach 100 subscribers. So I'm getting real close, and when I do, I will make a video, and what you'll do is in the comments of that video, leave some kind of little message saying you'd like to win a copy, or any kind of little comment down there. And what I'll do is I'll randomly pick one person to win the copy of the game using YouTube's comment picker. And the way that works is it doesn't like if you leave 3 comments, it only sees it as 1. It looks at unique subscribers or unique commenters. So leaving more than 1 comment is not going to work. But anyway, we'll do that when we reach 100 subscribers, and we're getting real close to that. So I suspect maybe next week or so So be looking for that probably in about the next week or two, if we reach it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for this time. Thanks for watching. This is Jonathan doing some logging on Farming Simulator 17, and we'll see you next time.